And then also the CM Bristleback combo is actually super nice. We saw like for quite a while the IO or like something that pairs up to kind of give that mana to like Storm or Leshreck. CM is also one of those heroes that definitely has that value.
Yeah, that can be a decent way to supply him mana for sure. Just casting spells in the lane gives you good kill potential too. I mean, most of the value for Bristol is casting, 7 to 10 quills on a guy. Well, if you can hit him with 2 different CM slows, then his ability to survive or to chase and continue casting more quills is even better. Moxxi gonna chase Tofu here. He's got 7 seconds left until he gets to use Shukuchi again.
Try to eat through some of these trees. Got that Shukuchi back up to the Fairy Fire, but they have a sentry. Replace it. Hold in place.
He's got Primal Spring. Oh, he didn't use it.
There he is. He's gonna use it now. Another couple clicks. There we go, Moxxi. We'll draw the first blood. Took a while, but he got it.
Yeah, he didn't even have his boots yet, actually. He changed his mind. He went for a Blightstone instead for his first purchase. Ooh. Just to make his lane a little better.
You get a pick off in the top lane.
He's still struggling a bit there. Hasn't quite bought his Ring of Health either. Maybe spending a little bit of time fighting him, but...
Ooh. Doesn't have the value mango, but yeah.
What the hell? He just quilled so many times. Must have ticked over that damage threshold all of a sudden.
Uh-oh. Foxy, though, he's sitting quite low. The Frostbite, but... Oh, all right.
What? All right.
He was dead. His corpse just shot off some...
That's kind of what it looked like to me. Could be really huge here for these fight to the deaths, but...
The hop down, they use fortification. They want this Counteracio, but the Frostbite coming in handy here from Celery will slow down Foxy a bit. Had that one creep over Duracho sitting at 30 hit points here. Oof. Celery turning back around. He's trying to put out some more harass. Needs a little bit more, but they could turn this back around. Duracho needing to be careful as well. He's sitting just so very low. Celery's like almost no hit points here. They're just both of them, but they don't have the heal on the side of Gaming Gladiators like they do. Oh god, Moxxi, he's going for it. He sees Celery, he'll take a kill. Can he get himself a double? That's a question. Ooh, it's looking a little spooky here. Yeah, they need one more hit.
Raindrop. All right, that got really dangerous for Zai because what he did when he left the tower range, what he was planning to do, he's like, oh, I'm just gonna Ghost Route.
So, Celery's gonna be forced here in the top lane, going for a bit of a dive over onto Insania. Land the hammer hit. And they'll burst down Insania bottom lane, though. There it is, like we talked about. They gotta just teleport out here because they don't have the stun.
Matu almost got a rupture off here on Tofu, who's kind of poking around obnoxiously, trying to split experience. Let's see if he gets spot. Oh, he's got him this time. They had a sentry.
No. Tofu's just gonna throw out the swarm. He's immediately gonna go laps back, but they were waiting for him. They knew exactly where he was going. As Ace over here is gonna just flee away from Zai. He's made his own rotation. A little bit of a chase going on the other lane, though they see the opening now, so they'll end up losing Ace. But Duracho is chasing after Moxxi, knowing that there is no support here to keep him alive this time around, so he'll finally get his revenge.
It's not incredible the amount of healing you get, but as he levels up, it'll get better.
Okay, well they see the opening on Ace, and that's a big gank train, so this is most likely resulting in a dead Dawnbreaker.
Sometimes getting picked off in these moments. He's recovered. Their timing is coming up. They've got the 1,200 gold to go, but Duracho getting ran at. No Reaper Scythe.
No Scythe. Oh, they thought about it here. Moxxi ring up. Boom, jumping in though with that Blink Dagger, and the stun will ensure that they get a kill on Moxxi, and in comes Ace. Going to pursue any further. Unless they stick around. Zai's sticking around here. That's a little bit scary. Yeah, there's the blink as expected. Follow-up cover. There we go. Oh, good save though coming out from Insania. They're going to turn this back around. They do have that outpost up and running. Dream Coil's going to get used. Frostbite holding Matu into place. It's not looking great as Crystal Maiden gets silenced up. That was hopefully, she wanted a good ulti. Not going to have it. Now Ace trying to fight for his life over here in this corner. Not going to be able to do it. It is a lone Celery over here who's hoping maybe the creeps help him out, but no. Not going to be the case, as now Tofu's gonna have Shukuchi out. Does have the Shukuchi, but was also dusted during all this, so is gonna have to. No, it's a triple kill now for Mickey. It's the way that the lane was going, but bottom lane, Mickey picking off here, has himself a target, still has him leashed up. They'll even go for the rupture, drop the blood right, and that's going to result in a dead Tofu. But the Axe is completed now for Duracho, so that is a big timing for Gladiators, as they're already in the pit.
Okay, that part's good, I guess, but with Weaver dead, it feels a little bit tougher. I mean, Tofu's been doing the hard job of trying to push out these side lanes, but the fact that it's easy for Liquid to kill him relatively makes their game so much simpler. Because otherwise he would just constantly be threatening like tower pressure and make it hard for Liquid to fight.
Okay, well, they'll be able to take out Ace here over in this mid lane. They use the Scythe for it, so that's another collected charge here. But that is the Roshan getting taken. The Aegis picked up on Dyrachyo.
You don't see these like damage type items, but the Armlet Orbit Corrosion build, he's going to do a lot. And he's going to follow up on the Dragonite stuns. So Gaming Gladiators just need to have a Dragonite jumping in, initiating, and they need the follow from Ace.
Okay, well, that's not the way that... I mean, that's very good for Liquid here. They found themselves the person that they want. A little bit of a chase though coming out from Dyrachyo to go drop the swarm. As he's going to go right after Insania. He knows that that's the guy who's going to be able to keep everyone alive. So they'll end up losing Insania. Beautiful Dream Coil though. Over onto 3 as they go. They drop the Monkey King ulti. In comes Ace. He's going to try to heal everybody back up. Gets right back in there with the buyback, but boom, he's sitting so low. And look how fast Matu is running around these back lines. He sees Ace. He's thinking that he would love to get this kills. Both of them sitting very, very low. This is going to be the Aegis. And Ace will die back. Matu's just having the time of his life. Chases after the Crystal Maiden. Finds another kill. And now Tofu. Oh, they go right back over onto Dyrachyo. Got these split fights like we talked about. That is not the way they wanted that Aegis to go. Not the way that they wanted the Stonebreaker to have the effect as Dyrachyo grabs up this one Invis-rune.
It's a single target blinking stun. That's how they do it. But maybe they'll get a good fight eventually.
They're hoping for it. They see boom, boom, blinks away. 3 Dance coming out looking to see if they can go and hit that stun as Tofu zipping around. Dyrachyo up front and center here against Zai. A little bit of a split fight. There's going to be the BKB coming out as they get the root into place. Over onto Zai. Crystal Maiden ulti. In comes Ace with that ultimate, but they'll be able to keep alive just a little longer thanks to Insania. Just throws it out. The Scythe gets dropped over here on the side. They need a little bit more damage. Insania is finally going to fall, but they'll end up losing Ace. They've already lost Celery, and now boom, he's going to have to teleport away from this fight.
Next, BKB runs out. He's going to get cleaned up by Necrophos, Spirit Vessel, a couple right clicks, that kind of thing. But maybe they can go in on Necro here.
Looking a little bit tough, but boom. Jumping in, dropping the fireball, throwing down the blood right here from Matu. They do finally manage to take down Zai, but Dyrachyo's so low. The chase is on. They'll end up losing the Bristleback as Tofu now trying to keep tabs on Matu. He's quite fast as Mickey jumps over onto the back lines. Manages to get the silence with the Waning Rift.
Had no escape other than teleporting home. So big ultimate's used, but they're still going.
All right, there it is. The BKB pop from Ace. I don't know if they really want to take this fight, though. As Dyrachyo just trying to stack up some of these quills, all this nasty goo. They're gonna back off a little bit. That was, oh no, Ace, not again, not again. Oh, he thought he was safe there, but they still had the vision. They had the sight. It's over. Another blood right dropped on the ground. Moxxi lining up the Boundless. Another pick off here for Matu. Trying to get the vision. Trying to figure out the positioning here. Zai, very forward here, is the most difficult one to kill, feels like, recently. Moxxi providing the vision. Go with Monkey King. We'll see. They'll follow up. Nice Dream Coil, but they're outside of the ring as they'll pop with Blood Right. Already popped the BKB on Ace. Throw the hammer. Oh, they still managed to get out Dyrachyo. Now, boom. Forced to use his own BKB. He's going to have to teleport out. He's going to be able to do it in time. He sat very low during all that, but it was a bit close. It's now Celery. They have their eyes on this Crystal Maiden. They have a gem. They're going to be able to. They use the Scythe, because why not? Why not get that extra stack?
It just feels to me like Liquid have like 8 abilities that are really super annoying for Gaming Gladiators to deal with, and Gaming Gladiators has literally nothing on the other side. What's their most obnoxious ability? It's like Dragon Stun?
It's bad when you have to deal with that much of a question mark in your voice. Puck is on his way here. Yeah, Mickey. They just immediately make their way over to Boom. They say, don't you dare touch any of our guys. That is not allowed.
They have a Spirit Vessel, I guess. That's okay against him. So they have the potential, but he's going to get backed up by Oracle. So he basically just doesn't have to buy BKB because there's no Oracle in this game.
All right, they're going to try to bait Boom. Use the Rupture. The rest of the team sitting on the high ground. Dyrachyo will go forward here. Nice Boundless, though, coming into play from Moxxi.
Even the Oracle's so good.
Okay, they're hoping maybe they can finally get the jump over onto Matu, but no, the save comes out from Insane. Zai jumping forward with that side. Not quite enough to kill Boom, though, this time around. It's Matu chasing around after Ace. Dyrachyo in the middle of everyone here, but just ends up getting a little bashed as they're going to have to run away from the Monkey King ultimate. Somehow Boom's still alive. Big A this time will fall. And now Crystal Maiden, she got off the ultimate, but did immediately get canceled out as Matu. He wants this kill. He would like Celery. He's got, look how fast he is with his little spider legs. Oh, good lord. Is going to have to throw that Frostbite out. slowed down just a bit. He is still chasing after Celery. He's eventually going to get that prize. I's going to be the one who grabs it as Dyrachyo back into the fight. They are losing buildings, though, in the face as they're just trying to kill Zai, and he's just so damn survivable. How do they do it? Matu climbing right back in, sees that Dyrachyo's sitting very, very low. Okay, there it is. That's going to be the Aegis. Dyrachyo going to have to run away here, but eventually does fall to Zai. As now Boom and Tofu, they're doing everything they can along with Ace. They just need to get out some more damage, but they're still losing these buildings in the face. They need to go and handle this. They're going to lose the other racks right here, right now, if they don't get there now. Cardi just hitting away. Matu, though, finding the opening. He's just going to clean up Liquid. Taking an amazing fight.
Try to defend this, and they did a really good job. Like, they poked Bloodseeker and got him really low before they finally went for their glory combo.
Oh, Dyrachyo, this is not looking good. He pops the BKB. Tofu has the little bit of double damage here. He's going to chase after Mickey, but it's just so hard to get your hands on him. You have to have a very good method of lockdown, and Insani is just there to provide all of this save. It's a bit of a rough one earlier. Okay, they find themselves Zai, but Zai already just jumps away. Bloodright getting dropped. They've already used the Rupture over onto Boom. They've got the Lotus on him, though. Having sort of bounce back. Dyrachyo again trying to be that front man. The only one really right now with Boom. He's not really allowed to move quite yet. So we're on the low ground. Now the Rupture being used over onto Dyrachyo. Got the Ethereal Blade completed for the puck. The Scythe over on the back lines. There is no more Boom. And there's not going to be a Celery as he ends up getting left behind. Zai's got himself a double kill. I have not felt the presence of Ace that much, unfortunately, here on this Dawnbreaker. Just a really nice draft and setup here. All right, they'll find Zai over here. They'll get the jump. Again, there we go. There's the Rupture. Got the Lotus Sword, follow up with the Dream Coil over here on the Boom. He's got the BKB. Dyrachyo gonna sit in the middle of Oldest, trying to get in there, but no, he just absolutely obliterates Boom. Dyrachyo, he's got the double damage. He's trying to fight Matu here, but it's just looking too different. They're gonna end up losing Celery. They have the heal over onto Matu. The False Promise coming in handy. There's the Scythe. Liquid just has yeah, they call GG. It's just too difficult.
It's not uncommon to see Mickey playing carry, but typically they swap. Usually it's Mickey mid, but yeah, Lone Druid mid, super reasonable.
Ooh, I thought they were gonna get him here. But no, that's definitely one of the, oh god, Moxxi. You saw those little grubby hands come out there like, come here. Wanted to get the toss,
Saw the clarity. The clarity was there, so they had to break it.
Settle for a tree. A little bit more damage. Zai. Oh, he's going in. There it is. There's the first blood. And if there, yeah. Oh my god. That's gonna
ban this lane. Ban this lane, Moxxi. It's so obnoxious. They're both so fast.
They're too powerful.
Rotation and tower kill.
Hutcast is made towards the top, and they'll get Waning Rift and a Frostbite. Gonna try to lock down Mickey here, and there's enough damage,
Nicely done. He's pumping out 10 armor for his team before he casts Warcry. They actually just might take no damage, and it's gonna make it so they don't have too many carries, right? It's a cool idea.
That is a very interesting concept here. Top lane Ace, the toss back with the foes, and there's just so many things just hitting him right now. He's gonna end up falling, and looking like some of that Zoo might go down as well.
We're stacked up all three of them. Just kicked him in the back of the head and said, run away, the Lycan's coming.
Oh, nice little dodge play here. Tofu does need to be careful, though. The rest of the squad is quickly coming over. Oh yeah, look at this. The glimpse into the post, and there it is.
And the damage and the bonus lifesteal on the bear. It's very meaty. 45% lifesteal for El Doge, who is now going to pressure the tower. It's still got armor from the living armor. We're looking at 3 points right here, but they're still invading with Zai. Oh, Lycan's getting
caught, probably. This is... Okay, all right. That could work in their favor, perhaps? Does it give them enough time? Yeah, so they're not going to get dual damage off of this, but... And there's the tip.
But Lycan ulti already got used, right? He doesn't like buying boots. Then they keep being aggressive.
Insania?
This is the...
Oh no! Insania is getting bullied by the... Oh my god. We're talking.
Very lucky wolf. Extremely lucky wolf.
Not so lucky because he is dead, but, you know. Info gets used over on Sven as the rest of the gladiators make their way over. Marcy trying to save, but not going to be able to here.
It looks like he's not going to use Armlet the entire time.
Oh, look at them, they're hunting.
But as long as they keep playing aggressive.
They know.
Yeah.
Oh dear, they're gonna cut down a tree in his own forest.
This combo is so good, actually.
Stone Gaze, the glimpse back, beautifully done. But do they have anything to cancel out this TP? Yeah, they do. And a chase after Draccio, not expected to be surrounded by all sides, not like that. So this tower going over to the side of Liquid. That's how we trigger Purge.
Or maybe I should learn to whistle her whistles and just start aggravating other people this way.
There you go. Open that mic and be that toxic person. Oh, the bait though coming out here as they lock down Boom. Can they finish him off? They're not going to get the victory damage, but they will find this opening as now Ace is forced to run away with the Zoo. As Liquid in hot pursuit here. Get a little bit of the slow tossed out from Tree. There it is. There she is.
Oh, no.
Surprise! Here we are. The sudden back. The hits here. Goes for the overgrowth. He just wants to get away, but he's gonna. Oh, all right. All right. There we go.
I let him live.
Let him
He
live.
deserves it.
That is the Ice Frog declaring that he wants Celery to live there by presenting the rune like that. And right now it definitely feels.
By Ace, though.
Liquid is just forcing them to fight them and have them react, which is not the way that this Medusa wants to be playing at this time. Yeah, look at the damage, my god.
They get the glimpse. They did. They sent Draccio all the way top.
Oh, no.
That Rax is over.
That's always like the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's a simple mistake.
Medusa would need 44 hits to get spend currently. Good lord. Oh, the blink. Oh, Boom, just a little bit too fast. Draccio doesn't have the Stone Gaze up though. He's gonna need some help. They're gonna need to try to protect him a little bit more. It does get the spotty. There's the mount to pick up. They'll fight through as many of these as they can, but they've got that magic immunity. They go for the duel. They get the taunt up. Boom over onto the backside though. Is giving off some of these clicks, but it's just taking so long to be able to kill anyone here. As eventually they do manage to get Draccio. Celery was gonna be the next one to fall, and they'll get the kill on Tofu. Ace now. Oh, the glimpse into the cage with the beast he goes. He tried to get the curry. He's trying to get anything that he can. The bear, no. Followed up with the storm hammer. It's going to take a little bit, though, for Mickey to get over here fast enough. So he's running. He's trying to get there. He's closing the gap. This is, all right, there it is. There's the BKB. Oh, my God, the bash, the bear.
So many amplifiers on the bear that normally when it gets contested about hitting buildings, it's a little close. These are not close.
A little bit of that glimpse back here.
You gotta force the fight. They're too far behind here.
Oh,
so running in.
I'm not sure if Moxxi necessarily wanted that, but they'll get a storm hammer off of Mickey. Slow them down. The bear over on the back lines, though. Trying to find this opening, going after Celery here. Sven, he's a little bit separate from the rest of the team, but he's very tanky. Crystal Maiden ulti coming out from Tofu over on the side. Does manage to finish off the bear. And wait a little bit longer here. Mickey is going to get tossed away. Oh, Boom, though, finding the final hit on Mickey. And the hunt is on after Boxy. It's a pretty slippery target to go after, but oh, beautifully done here. Coming in from the Legion Commander, realizing that perhaps Boom just gone a bit too far. Doesn't quite manage to finish him off, though. So is he going to be able to survive this? Looking like Boom will. So that's a triple kill going for the side of Gaming Gladiators on their puck.
Or at least close to contesting it. Do they not know? Surely they know.
I think they knew. I think they didn't want to go in, though. Flipping invasion going on. Matu finding himself the Lycan. Will pop the BKB as over on the side. Draccio. Okay, good stun coming into play here. Scotty slowing everybody down. They do have the Wraith Pact in position. They'll go. Oh, the Spear. They can't afford to let the bear go. Oh, they finished off the bear now. The hunt is on after Moxxi. Blink forward here from Boom. Should be able to keep tabs over onto Marcy. Follows up the Waning Rift. A couple of these little clicks. They do have some creeps in the base that they have to be aware of, but they're hunting after this Marcy pretty heavily on the side of Gaming Gladiators. They've had enough of this nonsense as the Wolves continue to follow. Get the punch off, and there we go. Finally, Ace will be able to get the kill on Moxxi. They did end up losing those 2 racks earlier, basically for free. But Mickey's here. He's going to try to just slow this down a little bit. Does have the cleave damage. Pops God Strength. He's got the Halberd. Boom following up, though. A little bit of that Frostbite coming to play. A Dream Coil to boot. Zeiss here. So proving a bit difficult. Okay, Mickey getting very aggressive. Forces out the Stone Gaze, though.
They're trying to split at the same time. They got a glimpse back.
Glimpse back over onto the Deuce. It still has that Aegis for another 40-something seconds. They have lost a couple of the heroes here over on the side of Gladiators because they'll find the kill on Tofu. Boom poking around, gets kill on Moxxi. Matu's bear, though, is just trying to fight through all of this. As over on the other side of the map, they're still chasing after this Medusa, and Matu's just doing so much damage to kill Celery now. Matu getting tipped away here by Ace by Boom, and again, they just have not managed to quite finish off this Medusa. So it's going to be a buyback now coming out from Trey. Draccio, he is just so survivable. He still has the Aegis for another 5, 4, 3. Are they going to be able to time this just right? Are they going to be actually able to get this kill? They're going for the duel.
Oh no!
It's too early. It's just slightly too early.
No.
Oh my god.
It wasn't like a half-second kind of thing. He just jumped the gun by a fraction of a second.
That feels so bad.
Huge mistake. And now Wondru's dead for 40 seconds. And now the Gladiators get to keep pushing and get some barracks.
Liquid trying to figure out how to approach. Throw the halberd out over onto the Dusa.
The double halberd.
They really would love Draccio to just get out of here. But yeah, that is a mistake. The glimpse back. They're just trying to keep her away from buildings, trying to keep her away from towers. Jump forward, though, coming out from Boom again. He's going to get the Dream Coil. He's going to hold them into place as Draccio makes his way towards this top area. Get the duel off over onto Boom, but they're not going to be able to do much here as the Stone Gaze does come into play, and that's just going to hold Zai. Now he's not going to be able to do anything. He's going to get taken down for 70-something seconds. They do not have a Legion commander to go and initiate the fight in here.
I mean, they almost certainly lose 2 racks here. Draccio's still up in the front. He's getting completely buffed up by his teammates. That's the bear resummoned, but if it dies, it's gone for 2 whole minutes. So this is a scary moment. They've got MKB at least on the bear. Yeah, the 2 racks.
They've got a little bit of vision down here in the bottom lane, but fine. Immediately using the halberd here. It's time to Dusa. All right, they're gonna see if they can make a jump here. The toss back. They'll keep them within that status zone. They're going for the duel. And they're gonna just tip away. All right, they'll finally take down Draccio. Now Ace is on the run as they'll use the overgrowth. Try to buy a bit more time. See Mickey, the jump forward from Moxxi. He's looking to see whoever he can get his hands on, and he's gonna be able to go and grab themselves the puck. So no fuck here.
But the Static Storm plus the Dispos, it just created this no man's land where they couldn't go and cover her. So she gets killed, and she's dead for 26. No buyback here.
No buyback. Mickey, very front and forward here, has pulled up the Wraith path. They're gonna use the fortification. Got all their eyes are focused over on this bear. Chew through the buildings.
So much armor on the bear. It's actually one of the insane things about this combo. It's the war cry and the shard, right?
Hiding in the tree line. Draccio.
But Draccio's gonna go in now.
I feel it's such a bait. It's such a bait, right? Like you see this very low Roshan, and then comes Stump Bear's there. It's gonna be the freezing field drop by Toph with the Static Storm that abutes the items like we said. It's catching right over onto the side. It's gonna be Boom though, who snatches up the Aegis as they're just trying to put as much damage as they can over onto Draccio. They've already used the overgrowth, but everyone's just being held into place. Is looking like a very dead Draccio. It's looking like a dead Boom, and he's gonna be able to dodge away for a little bit longer. Celery over here on the side. Boom topping over to there. He's just surrounded by the enemies, but he's slippery. They have to get some sort of lockdown. Celery over on the back line. They'll find the kill on Ace. And they'll chase after these supports. Oh my god, now Tofu's gonna get stunned. Is gonna have to wait a moment because it doesn't have that Ghost Scepter. He's up on the high spot, but look at these creeps right now. The creeps are just pummeling the buildings. And they find themselves Boom again here, poking around at Marcy, but they gotta get home. They gotta do something. Matu's here. He's here with all the creeps and the cardies, and it just doesn't matter. GG.